Welcome back, Fire family. How would you like to fully load your Amazon Fire Stick with brand new movies, your favorite TV shows, sports, live TV, and so much more? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you several applications that you can install on your Amazon Fire Stick that are not found in the Amazon App Store. If you're ready to see what applications it is that I'm talking about that are going to fully load your Fire Stick with a little bit of everything, sit back, grab your remote, and let's begin. All right, you've got your remote. You're ready to fully load your Fire Stick with brand new movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, and much more. The first thing that we're going to want to do is go over here to our magnifying glass. I'm going to go down with my remote, and I'm going to click the center button, and it's going to bring up this keypad. Now we're looking for an app called Downloader. I'll throw it on the screen as I type it out. And as you can see, I've only typed in the first letter and it already comes fully spelled out for me right here. So I'm not going to worry about typing out the whole thing. I'm simply just going to go down, highlight it, and click on it. Then you want to make sure you get this orange application right here. I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to click my center button one more time. And right now, the Downloader application is downloading and then it's going to install. When it's finished, it's going to give us the option to open up the app. But we actually want to go to settings first. So to get the settings, we're going to click the home button on the remote. And settings can be found at the very end of your screen. I'm going to go down. I'm going to find My Fire TV. Now, if you haven't updated your Fire Stick, My Fire TV could be down here. Or if you have an outdated Fire Stick, it could say My Device. Whichever one it is that you may have, we're going to go ahead and click into it. And our screens are going to look like this. Except that I have developer options, which you may or may not have, but you're going to need. To get developer options is very simple. We're actually going to go back up. I'm going to highlight About. I'm going to click on it, and it's going to bring up this screen. Your device should be highlighted. Now, like I said, it's very easy to get developer options. Click the center button on your remote several times. And as you can see, mine says no need, you're already a developer. But if you didn't have developer options, yours would say, congratulations, you're now a developer. Now that you're a developer, we can hit the back button on a remote. I'm going to go down to developer options. I'm going to click on it, and we're going to get this screen. As you can see, ADB debugging is highlighted, and it currently says that it's turned off. We need it to be turned on, and to turn it on, I'm going to click the center button on my remote one time. Now that that's on, we can go down to where it says Install Unknown Apps, and you'll see highlighted as Downloader. It's also currently turned off and we need it to be turned on. So to turn it on, I'm just going to click the center button on my remote one time. Now that Downloader is turned on, we can go find the Downloader application by clicking the home button on our remote. I'm going to go down to the three squares and a plus sign. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to go all the way down, and you'll see Downloader. It's at the bottom of the page because any new applications that you download and install, they automatically go to the bottom. Let's go ahead and open up Downloader. If you get this pop-up, just click your center button and click it one more time and again, and you're going to get this keypad. Now, Downloader serves as like a web browser. You can look for any address it is that you want. For today, we're actually looking for a specific address. So I'll go ahead and throw that on the screen as I type it out so that you can follow along. Once you've typed it out absolutely correct, I've gone ahead and highlighted the Go button, and you can click into Go just as I am. And you'll see this screen come up, and you'll see this little red circle right here. It serves as a cursor. It can go right, left, up, or down. For today, I just want to go right just a little bit, and I want to go down, and I want to find this Download APK Android, the black rectangle that's going to have the little green guy in it. Now that little red circle, your cursor, should be somewhere within that rectangle. Once you've done so, you can go ahead and click on it. And you want to go over to where it says Install, click on it. And it's giving us the option to open it up. We actually don't want to open up the app yet. We want to go over to where it says Done. I'm going to click Done, and it's going to pop up this unnecessary file that we just don't need. So I'm going to go over and hit Delete, and delete one more time. Now that we've deleted the unnecessary file, we can go back to our settings by clicking the home button on a remote. And again, friendly reminder, settings is going to be found at the very end of your screen. I'm going to go down and I'm going to find My Fire TV again. In your case, it could be down here or it could say My Device. Let's click into it. You want to go down to Developer Options, open it up, install unknown apps, and as you can see, we turned on Downloader earlier. But if you go down, Unlinked is currently turned off. Now you may have several apps here, but for today we want to find Unlinked and where it says off. We want to turn it on just like Downloader, so I'm just going to click the center button on my remote one time. Now that Unlinked is turned on, we can go find the Unlinked application by clicking the home button. I'm going to go down to the 3 squares and a plus sign. I'm going to click on it, and just like Downloader earlier, it's at the bottom of the screen. Let's go ahead and open up Unlinked. Add a new library. We're going to click our center button one time and again, and it's going to bring up this keypad. Now guys, it's asking us what library we want to visit. We're going to be visiting my store where I have over 50 applications offering movies, TV shows, sports, live TV, pay-per-view, and so much more. But we need a code to get in my store. Before I throw up that code on the screen so that you can follow along, if you could do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button for all the hard work that I put in, for keeping the apps updated in my store, fresh and ready to go. Now that you've hit that subscribe button, I can go ahead and throw up that code on the screen so that you can follow along. All right, once you've typed out the code correctly, I've gone ahead and highlighted the next button, and you can do the same when you're ready. And it's going to bring you to this page, but before we can enter the store, it's very important that all my viewers and my subscribers read this message as to why it is that you must have a VPN when using these third-party applications. When you've read the message and you understand the message, we can click the enter button on a remote to enter the Fire Vault. And once again, welcome to the Fire Vault. This is my store where I told you about those 50 plus applications. Let's go ahead and find this arrow right here. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click one more time. And as you can see, there's a list of applications. Right here, they're ordered in alphabetically. But if I go down, you can see that they're categorized. But for today, I've made a special section called YouTube Example. Now, the first app that I have highlighted here is the most important app we're going to download today. It's IPVanish VPN. We need the IPVanish VPN to help unlock these third-party applications. With the VPN, you're going to stay safe, protected, and even anonymous. Now, depending on what country you live in or what internet provider you may have, they could be putting restrictions on you and your device. You can overcome internet censorship with getting the IPVanish VPN. Let's go ahead and download the IPVanish VPN by clicking the center button on a remote and one more time. And install app, and install one more time. And as you can see, it kicked us back to the store. Now here highlighted is the FlixVision app. This app is absolutely amazing. It's probably my favorite application that is offered in my store. Guys, it offers free movies, TV shows, live TV, sports, anime, pretty much anything that you're looking for your entertainment needs, it's probably in this application. Let's go ahead and download FlixVision by clicking the center button on a remote, download, install app, and install one more time. Now we want to go over here to where it says SportsFire. SportsFire is a very popular sports application where you can watch live events. You can get the action in real time as it's happening. This app also offers live TV for your sports, for your news, whatever it is that you'd like. Let's go ahead and download SportsFire, clicking the center button on a remote, and click download. We're going to click install app, and go over to install one more time. And just like before, it kicked us back to the store. Last but not least, let's go down here to T-Flix. T-Flix is very similar to SportsFire. It's going to offer live TV and sports. But like I said, the title and the thumbnail is fully loaded. With FlixVision, you're going to have the movies and the TV shows and the live TV and so much more. With SportsFire, It's really sports related. It's very sports heavy. But with T-Flix, you're going to have so many channels that are just going to offer a little bit of everything. So like I said, fully loaded Amazon FireStick with these apps, you have a little bit of everything and you have multiple options. Let's go ahead and download T-Flix by clicking the center button on a remote and click download one more time. Install app. I'm going to go over to install. And for the final time, it's kicked us back to the store. Now guys, these are the apps that I wanted to show you today. Like I said, not to be a parrot, but it's going to give you a little bit of everything. You've got two apps that are going to offer you sports. You got two apps that are going to, or all three apps are going to offer you live TV. Then you got FlixVision that's going to have the movies and the TV shows. I wanted to give you a full package with a little bit of everything, multiple options. Now you've already downloaded these apps right here, but if you wanted to go ahead and go through my store and see what other apps you might be interested in, go ahead and download and install them too. You can also enter my store at any time that you'd like. It doesn't have to be right now. You can go and get whatever app that you think that you might like, whatever's going to fit your entertainment needs. Let's go find these applications that we just downloaded by clicking the home button on our remote. We're going to go down to our applications, the three squares and a plus sign. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to go down. And just like earlier, all the applications are at the bottom, but it might be hard to remember. Home button, three squares and a plus sign, click on it, go all the way down. Maybe you don't want to hunt for your apps. Maybe you forgot where they went. Maybe you don't want to look for them. You want them easily accessible. Let me show you something that's going to give you that. We're going to go over here to Unlink my store. Click those three dashes on your remote. You'll see these options come up. We want to go down to where it says move to front. I'm going to go to move to front. I'm going to click on it. We're going to do that one more time with IPVanish. Three dashes, move to front. FlixVision, three dashes, move to front. SportsFire, three dashes, move to front. And last but not least, we're going to do T-Flix, three dashes, move to front. Now you see the applications went to the top of the page and they're no longer at the bottom. But let's go ahead and click the home button on our remote. And you see right here, they're easily accessible on the home page of your Amazon device. No more hunting for your apps, no more remembering where they were. You just go to the home page on your Amazon device and they're right there, ready to be used at any time. Now let's go over the apps as a friendly reminder. This is T-Flix, that's going to be your live TV. It's going to offer you several different channels, many channels that are going to offer you live TV, sports, the news, whatever it is that you may be looking for. Here's SportsFire. It's really themed around sports. They've got other channels too. Now SportsFire is a great application to watch sports live. It's get the sports while they're happening in action. Here's FlixVision. That is my favorite application. It's going to offer you movies, TV shows, live TV, anime, so much more. I really highly recommend these three applications. And then we have at the very end, Unlinked, that's my store. Again, please feel free to use that store whenever you'd like. Download any of the applications. It doesn't just have to be these three. And I know you're really excited to open up these applications and watch your free TV, your free movies, your sports. You're ready to just indulge in all the entertainment. I never ever open up any of these applications without turning on my VPN first. So let's go ahead and do that by going here to IPVanish. I'm going to click on it. And as you can see, it's asking for a username and password. If for some reason you don't have a username and a password with IPVanish yet, that's okay. I'll make it really easy for you to get one. You can either go to this link here or you can scan that QR code up in the corner. I'll also leave a link down in my description and in my comment section. While you're signing up with IPVanish and getting your account, you'll be directed to their website where you can learn more about why it is that you need a VPN. Also, while you're signing up, you'll be directed to pick a plan. Once you've picked a plan and you've signed up, IPVanish is going to email you with a username and a password to sign in. While you're signing in, I'm going to sign in and I'll be right back. All right, you're signed up, you're signed in, you've got your IPVanish account, and you're ready to connect to your VPN so that you can watch those free movies, TV shows, live TV, your sports, whatever it may be. It's really easy to connect to the VPN. See this green rectangle that says connect? Click the center button on your remote one time. Now you might get this pop-up. If you do, just go down, click OK, and you'll watch your country get highlighted green. Once your country is highlighted green, you know that you're protected, you're safe, you're anonymous. You don't have to worry about your country or your internet provider putting restrictions on you and your device, and you can enjoy these third-party applications absolutely free. Let's go ahead and hit the home button on a remote now that we're connected to our VPN. And as a friendly reminder, there's all our applications on the home screen of our Amazon device. You're ready to watch. You're ready to indulge in entertainment. Now guys, that is going to conclude the video for today. If you could do me a huge favor and smash that like button. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below and I'll be happy to get back to you. And so that I can continue making videos just like this to give people free entertainment all around the world, if you could smash that subscribe button. Last but not least, but the most important to me, if you could go ahead and share this video with a family member, a friend, a neighbor, a coworker, anyone that you can think of, it would be highly appreciated. And until next video, the fire's out.